Incom 785. Welcome to week boom bam 11. How are you doing? Everybody hanging in there? This is the second video for this week. Let me just bring the last of the tea out of the cup. Okay, let's talk about the readings for this week. We are starting a new section. All right. We're going to start our section on not-for-profit work, and a section that I hope you think or hope you find to be interesting because you may not have had anything a minute before. Okay. So we've got a couple of readings for you. One I have supplied in PDF, and I hope that the pages are all legible. I'm taking these pictures. I'm creating these PDFs with my phone. All right. Who has a scanner in their house? Not me. I don't have a fax machine anymore. I've got to fax something later today. I got to go down to FedEx for it. But anyway, I'll give you the first chapter from this book by Dan Pallotta called Uncharitable. There's a TED Talk that goes with this. If you type in the guy's name in TED Talk, you'll find it. I'll tell you right on the upfront, I'm not down with a lot of Mr. Pallotta's politics. I think he gets a number of things wrong. But and if you watch the TED Talk, you'll tell in less than 5 minutes what I'm talking about. But I do think that excuse me, I got a terrible sunburn on my lips. I do think that where the not-for-profit industry is concerned, that he's got something to say. Right now, in addition to that, what I want you to pay attention to as you read this chapter, in addition to what he has to say about the not-for-profit industry, I want you to pay particular attention to what he thinks is the origin, what he says is the origin of the problem, the problems that he points out. From whence has it come? All right, as you read through that. And then we're going to start this book, which I hope you will thoroughly. And by the way, I don't want to, I've read the book. I bought the book. I think it's worth your time if you were going to go into not-for-profit work. Okay. The uncharitable. All right. So, no disrespect to the book. All right. The next one we're going to read is When Helping Hurts by Steve Corbet. Or maybe he says Corbett. I pronounce it French, okay? And Brian Fikkert, Fikkert. This, I will suggest to you, is an extremely important book, not just for not-for-profit work, but for anyone who's working in communication as a Christian communicator. Everyone should be a Christian anyways. And that's not that's I was raised a Mormon, spent a lot of time as an atheist, and then became a Christian. And that's not a slight or an attack on my Muslim brothers and sisters and Yazidi brothers and sisters, who are many friends. All right. But it is what it is. Okay. This book, what you're going to find in this book is it's not about the how of communication within not-for-profit work, but it's about the why. And I don't think that we pay enough attention to the why. What motivates us to do this? And if you don't get the why correct, as we saw, back in week 9 and in week 10, when we talked about ethics, all right, you're bound to stumble and fall into unethical behavior. It's just going to happen, because just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. So the why do you do this is something I don't think we talk about enough as Christian communicators. And as Regent alumni, all of you soon to be, All right. We are here to go out and change the world. So this is not going to be a communication manual like Cialdini or Wilson et al. All right. But I really think that you're going to like it. Okay. So here's what's going to happen for this coming week 11 and week 12. I will not be making a video for week 12 until the end of the week. Right. Each year I go back to my hometown and help my mom, who is old, aged, and spent about a week and fix the house and stuff like that. And I stay with her, and I stay focused on what I'm doing. I really don't have the capacity to make videos from there. So, but I will be back, in the commander's chair by the 27th, and I'll make you a video then. Okay, that is reviewing what you did over the course of this week, week 11. Okay. So for both week 11 and week 12, all right, there you have readings from When Helping Hurts. All right. And that's everything's in the course content folder. The discussion questions are up in Blackboard. Everything is there for you. All right. We don't have any major assignments due between now and then. So what I want you to do is, in addition to reading and answering the answering the questions, I want you to be working together as a group on your semester projects. All right. Because, although we don't have things due, and this is week 12, okay, as we move through July, I should say, we get towards the back of July, excuse me, and we get into August, then the projects are coming due, and then we have our final exam. Okay, so remember that your project is due during week 14. All right, that's the 7th through the 13th of August, and then your exam will be in week 15. That is around the 14th or the 15th of August. Okay, so I will be back. I'm going to be out of communication, really starting on about the 22nd. Then I will be back, 27th, and make a video for you then. All right. I really think you're going to enjoy the reading. Okay. I'll check in and look at the discussions for this week, before the 22nd. And if you have any questions or anything, shoot me an email and we'll take it from there. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you again on Blackboard. Bye-bye.